of the book is Investor Relations, the Art of Communicating Value, 4 basic steps to a successful IR program. Here are the 4 steps. The first is to determine the investment proposition. Who are you as a public company? Are you a growth company? Are you a momentum company where your stock and your success is really predicated on something that's happening in the world out there, the economy, something in a certain industry? Are you a value company, one that's undervalued? I can tell you, sitting here meeting with hundreds of companies, I've never met a company that has told me that it's overvalued, so we take that at face value. But you need to know who you are and to really have that self-introspection and to be honest with yourself about what your company represents and where it's going. Next step, target the right investors. You could have a great story, but you've got millions of investors out there, whether they be institutional investors, whether they be retail investors. Who do you go to? You can't just go to everyone. So understanding who you are and who you want to take the story to. Step 3 is, for our conversation, probably the most important, developing the communications platform. Up until now, we've all done press releases, we got our presentation, maybe we have a fact sheet, we have the IR section of our website, we present at conferences. This is all trite and mundane at this point. Social media is a new paradigm that is and is going to become more important as part of a company's social communications platform. And last, building relationships with investors. So once you know who you are, once you've identified who you want to talk to, once you have all your materials together and your communications all set, then you got to get out there and massage the relationship and get to know the investors. So, social media, how does it fit into here? Well, we talked about the fact that developing a communications platform, that's an obvious one. Social media also applies to targeting the appropriate investor audience as well as building relationships with investors. We're going to talk about how social media can be used by a company to target investors in a little bit. It's free. It's a great way to gain access to those you wouldn't otherwise have access to. Building relationships with the investors. Nothing is going to replace the importance of the touchy-feely, looking someone in the eye and communicating trust and confidence. But social media is a way to at least minimize some of the effort in getting out there to reach, to talk to and reach investors.